From shore to store, Thrifty Foods is committed to offering fresh, first of the season, and traceable wild halibut.
The last 24 hours have been very busy 24 hours for us. We have had 8 fishing vessels catching product, catching fresh halibut for Thrifty Foods. We unloaded fish in Port Hardy yesterday afternoon. The fish essentially came off the fishing vessels. Each fish was individually tagged.
Each fish gets tagged and tracked, which track the fish with a unique lot number, which shows that it's been validated and it's legal for sale. It can be tracked all the way to the grocery store. Fish just gets the ice removed, and then we put it in a tiered tote, and the net weight gets recorded before it goes into the processing room.
So this fish was created in about 2008 when a group of West Coast fishermen approached EcoTrust Canada to create a traceability system. They knew that traceability was coming. We decided to do an iterative process, a sort of learn by doing process, where we work with everybody in the seafood industry. So fishermen, processors, distributors, wholesalers. So and as the fish goes through the supply chain, from the buyer to the processor to the distributor, all those people in the chain can upload their traceability information as well. When it gets to the consumer, they can put the code into their iPhone or their laptop and to see the fisherman that caught the fish, the processor that processed, the distributor that distributed it. And they can also find out information about the fishery. They can find out what kind of eco certifications it had and whether they want to support that fishery with their dollars.
Thrifty Foods, under the This Fish program, offers several varieties, including wild halibut, king salmon, and albacore tuna, to name a few.
Yeah, well, I think all consumers are interested in knowing a little bit more about their food and how it gets to them. Our role in this is as a distributor, so we source product from PASCO in this particular instance, and we provide the chain of custody around this tracking piece. So the fish that you guys have tracked from that vessel in Port Hardy drove down here last night, arrived into this plant around just before midnight, and then that fish has been in turn received, packed up for assembly, and shipped out to the Thrifty Foods stores.
Local vendors like PASCO and our partnership with Oceanwise on sustainable seafood is everything. We can't do anything that we do without vendors like that. We have PASCO fish for us on all over British Columbia waters. We have groups like Albion who distributes for us, and Oceanwise who documents, make sure that all the fishing practices are in place. So everything the consumer eats is not only traceable, but from a more sustainable method.
Oceanwise and Thrifty Foods have been working together for quite a few years now, and they're really strong supporters of the program and very committed to identifying and sourcing sustainable seafood options.
Oceanwise has done a great job in really bringing to the consumer's attention the difference between a sustainably caught product and an unsustainably caught product. And I think that goes really a long way. The fisherman is really quite happy with it also. The fisherman gets feedback, they're able to go on the website, and the consumer can actually contact the fisherman and say, you know, I was in the Thrifty Food store yesterday and I bought a halibut, I punched a trace code into the system, and I was able to see that this fish came off your boat last night. It was a great eating fish. Clearly I can see the fish came off your vessel yesterday and I'm eating it today. It allows the consumer to really be educated on how the fish was caught, the freshness and the quality of the product.
This fish not only supports our local fishermen, but allows consumers to connect directly with the fishermen that caught their food.
Thrifty Foods, along with Sobeys, offers sustainable seafood products right across the country.